Welcome to the channel. In this episode, we provide a brief economic profile of the United Republic of Tanzania, the heartland of the Swahili culture. Tanzania is an East African country that borders the Indian Ocean, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Zambia, Malawi, and Mozambique. Tanzania has a population of over 65 million people and the capital city is Dodoma. According to the country's constitution, Tanzania is a democratic state with a unitary presidential system. Samia Suluhu Hassan serves as the country's sixth and current president, having assumed office in 2021. Since the year 2020, the World Bank has classified Tanzania as a lower middle-income country. IMF data further attests to the health of the country's economy. As of October 2024, the country had a GDP of $78.87 billion. This translated to a GDP per capita of $1,220. Regarding economic progress, the country had an annual GDP growth of 5.4%. This means that Tanzania's GDP growth rate is greater than that of the United States and the United Kingdom combined. This growth is also greater than that of most of her neighbors, particularly Kenya and Uganda. Tanzania also has one of the lowest public debt in the region, standing at 47.3% of the GDP. The trade balance for the year 2023 was negative $3.16 billion, an annual increase of 167.34%, indicating that the country has more imports than exports. The Tanzanian shilling is the country's official currency. As of the 25th of October 2024, $1 exchanged for 2,718.49 Tanzanian shillings. Similar to her East African neighbors, Tanzania's economy is primarily service-based. In particular, the service sector contributes to about 42% of the GDP. The tourism industry is a major contributor to this sector, with Tanzania being home to key attractions such as Mount Kilimanjaro and the Serengeti. The agricultural sector, on the other hand, inclusive of forestry and fishing, contributes to about 27% of the GDP. Meanwhile, the industry and construction sector contribute to about 31% of the GDP. A significant majority of Tanzania's exports are agricultural products. In particular, Tanzania exports cereals, vegetables, coffee, tobacco, cotton, and sisal, among others. Tanzania is the second largest producer of sisal globally. The country is also the world's 18th largest coffee exporter. Additionally, Tanzania is also the 25th largest raw cotton exporter globally. Mining, particularly for precious metals, also contributes significantly to Tanzania's exports value and GDP. Tanzania is the 27th largest exporter of gold globally. Diamond, gemstones, and raw copper are also some of the important mineral exports from the country. Reliance on imports exacerbates Tanzania's growing trade deficit problem. The country mainly imports oil and mineral fuels, industrial machinery, motor vehicles and parts, plastics, and pharmaceuticals, among other things. Tanzania's government's strategy to fuel economic development has mainly focused on infrastructure upgrading and improvement. One of the key sectors targeted is transport, with projects such as the new electric standard gauge railway line, which is one of the best in Africa, and a new port at Bagamoyo. The strategy also focuses on the energy sector, such as the construction of the Julius Nyerere Hydroelectric Dam, among other key projects. In sum, Tanzania is a lower middle-income country with a rapidly developing economy. However, the growing trade deficit is a major challenge that needs addressing. With significant investment in infrastructure, the government seeks to maintain the growth and promote human development. Thus, Tanzania remains a notable case worth keeping an eye on. Feel free to comment on this episode with any question, corrections, clarifications, or suggestions for future episodes. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe to help us grow.